Hi, everybody. Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is, wherever you are. Good zone, everyone. Good time zone. Oh, I was having some trouble getting ready this morning. I gotta say, I don't know what is wrong with me. It is one of those days where it's just like, just stay in bed. You just stay in bed forever and not do things. But, nope. I'm dedicated. I'm here. I made it. I got tea. She has showered. Has she eaten yet? No, I have not eaten yet. No. No. I did consider that, but no, not yet. Thank you everybody for coming. I'm really excited. I've been actually having a really good time. I'm happy I've been able to stick to the schedule of doing these at 2:30 every day, because I was worried, and you know what? Even once I'm done doing these, like once we finally caught up in the non sequitur stuff, I'm gonna keep doing 2:30 every day. 2:30 every day. 2:30 every day. And that's gonna be our thing. Oh, I look lovely. Thank you. Oh. Steve won't allow her to eat. I have to keep that figure. It's true, at least I did shower. I did manage to get that completed. I should probably get a hairdryer at some point. One day I will get a hairdryer so I'm not just dripping wet when I show up on streams. Freezing. Ooh, steak with onions, peppers, and mushrooms. Ooh. That sounds good. That sounds quite tasty. I haven't seen Steve's stream yet. I heard it went well, but I haven't watched it yet. My doxing my time zone. Yes, I'm in Eastern time. I will dox myself there. Alright. So yesterday I had to end stream a little bit early, so we didn't actually get to look at the exhibits from Kyle's affidavit. So that's what we're going to look at today. This is why we're at like a 0.2, because I'm not going to go through this. I just want to finish off number 44 here. And this is number 44.1, affidavit of Kyle Curtis, notice of filing of response affidavit. So we read through the affidavit part, like we read through all of this yesterday, but he references a lot of exhibits. So today we're going to take a look at the exhibits. This tea is good this morning. Okay, so the first exhibit is, can I zoom this out maybe a little bit, because this is like massive for some reason. Oh, hi Puck. Puck is outside. He's having a good old time. This is a phone screenshot from 08/04/2019, and it's an Amazon order, and there's the order number. Hello, Kyle Curtis. Thank you for shopping with us. We'll send a confirmation when your item ships. Details, numbers, Thursday, August 8th. Screenshot date of this email shows 08/04/2019, which doesn't match. Wait. 08/04/19, because it's American, is August 4th, right? And this was arriving August 8th. Okay. Sorry, I was getting confused thinking that this was the date on the email. Okay. So, Thursday, August 8th, manager Kyle Curtis, 2543 Anna Garrison Road, $7. Top Pixar ring pops that are individually wrapped, and Amazon Basic tape. I don't know what Kyle was up to. I'm not gonna ask questions. I don't know. So this is, August 4th, 2019, and this was Thursday, August 8th. This is his submission saying that, hey, look, here's me getting things delivered to this address. This was the address I lived at. I mean, you can have anything shipped anywhere, so I don't think this is very good or, like, useful, I guess. But, hey, you know, it's something, I guess. Exhibit B. Oh, I can zoom back in. Da-da-da. Request for taxpayer identification number and certification. Kyle Curtis, 2543 Anna Garrison Road, Charlotte, North Carolina, 28206. Tax clarification doesn't have anything. This is the W-9 form for December 2000. Oh, no, this is just Department of Treasury stuff. Never mind, ignore that. That date doesn't matter. Signature for Kyle. Why does he sign everything like an asshole? Like, you're scribbling all over everything. What are you doing? God. Don't... Listen, if you sign things like this, please stop. Listen, you're not cool. You're annoying. Just listen. If it was, like, going up to here and, like, down to here, okay. But, like, why are you... You don't have to 100% stay in the lines, but can you please not, like, just scribble all over the paperwork? That'd be great. Cool. Thanks. God. This is August 5th, 2019, if I'm understanding American dates correctly. And then there's just paperwork that... The second page of that, for some reason. I don't know why he put in the second page of the W-9 form, but okay. ACH form, which has everything blanked out, and a void check, which is blanked out, and then employee information saying... The weird thing about this is that it's not, it was clearly scanned and then filled out in, like, PDF format, so I don't know. Did his workplace send him the file that was sideways, or he downloaded it from his workplace to then type in? I just don't understand how it ended up looking like this. Like, this is clearly not sideways, and this is definitely sideways. Maybe his work just has, like, a sideways scan or something. Or his workplace at the time. I don't know. Kyle Curtis, 2543 Anna Garrison Road, Charlotte, North Carolina, 28206. Contact number, email, date of birth, 07/01/2019. So this is his start date, which was... that would be July 1st, 2019. Fun fact, there is nothing under that black box. Yeah, all this stuff, there's nothing underneath here. It's there's no information here. Why is this there? I don't know. Make it look like it's more important than it is. Weird. I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know if there's anything under these black boxes. Like, this contact number is pretty small. But hey, there might be. I don't know. Emergency contact, Benjamin Potts, Susan Curtis, boyfriend and mother, and then blacked out for their, what I assume is, like, their number. Exhibit C. A big black box. Me to Benjamin, the 6th of September. Forging your signature, question mark. I didn't forge anything. Do you not remember the conversation we had? Bracket, because I have the screenshots in case you don't. Those screenshots never showed up. Where I said there's something I need you to sign, and you responded playfully with a winky silly face, and then followed it up with whatever you need, question mark. I'll be happy to send that on over if you don't. Those screenshots aren't going to look good to a court. The ultimate projection. The ultimate foreshadowing. You're going to look just like what you are, a vindictive ex. Why you gotta self-roast yourself like that? Like, dear God. You signed it that night after we went to Billy Jack's, or do you not remember because you were drunk as usual? I wouldn't forge anything knowing you could come back and say it wasn't you. And I didn't end up using that in my motion anyway because I figured you'd try and start shit. Oh, no. Speaking of Photoshop, Athens says you can get JM Truth to US Photoshop, use Photoshop and see under the boxes. So, interestingly enough, depending on who you ask and what kind of standards they're using for receipts, none of this would be admissible because it's photoshopped. It's things that there's information that's not there, therefore fake news. So, it depends on who you ask. Good thing you got that notarized while I was apparently drunk off my ass, because that would have been bad for you if I didn't get taken advantage of to the max. Benjamin to me on 6th of September. Yeah, right, so, if Kyle had gotten Ben's signature on this and took him to a notary while he was drunk, first off, notaries aren't, open, but, I assume, if you're drinking and, you've gone out to dinner, you've gone out and then gone drinking to a place that's like a sports bar, it's not the middle of the day when notaries are still open. But even if that were the case and you were just day drinking or whatever, a notary isn't going to stamp something that somebody signed if somebody is clearly, blackout intoxicated. That's just not going to happen. And even if that did, Kyle would be on the hook for more because he basically just took advantage of somebody while they were drunk to sign something that wasn't true. So, none of this... God damn. Exhibit D. Account activity. Filters July 1st, 2019 to August 1st, 2019. 7-Eleven, $300 Zelle payment to Ben. Transfer from online savings. Oh, these read upwards, so they start here and then go up. So here's the Crunkleton, Popeyes, Dario of Ash, Uber Trip, AMT, I don't know what this is. Transfer from online savings. So I'm curious about these online savings that he transferred in, because it doesn't really say where it's transferring from, nor where, is online savings Steve's money? I'm curious. And he gave $300 to Ben. They agreed that rent was $600, apparently, but he gave him $300 at this point. At the end of July. And then this is out of July debit card cashback bonus. And then another $300 to Ben. So he paid Ben over the course $300 over the course of 2 days through Zelle for some reason. And, KFC, Uber trips. Heat Shield said, I spoke to a notary about this very issue around Christmas time. They are not required to deny service due to intoxication. Really? I understand they're not required to. That seems odd to me. I would assume that they would be required to not. But if they're not required to, does that mean they're compelled that they have to ignore that? I have questions. 2 $300 payments, yeah, for the $600, yeah. Dottie, thank you. I can't wait to have you on tonight. It's going to be exciting. Pucks in the chat for Dottie, please. Can we get pucks? Pucks. Yes. Puck. Yeah. All right, discover statements. This is a screenshot from somebody's computer, I guess laptop, Google Notebook, whatever they're using. Let's zoom this in. So the August 2019 statement, account number ending in August 03 to August 31st, 2019. Interesting that we haven't seen a bank statement from July yet, by the way, because July is when he said he was moving. Kyle R. Curtis, 2543 Anna Garrison Road, Charlotte, North Carolina, 28263. There's the little blah, 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 blah that we talked about yesterday. Exhibit F, some blanked out stuff. And oh, yes, last time Kyle, or in his affidavit earlier on this paperwork, Kyle said he said that Ruhif had inappropriately tried to basically attack him by contacting his current workplace to slander him or whatever the hell he was saying. So this is from some email address, December to Kyle, civil litigation issue being forwarded, Glenn Williamson, Ruhif, dated September 10th, 2020 at 12 a.m. Eastern, to this Frank person, civil litigation issue, unrelated to 800 Democrat. So I think 800 Democrat is where Kyle was working. So this is, hi Frank, I am involved in a civil suit in North Carolina where it appears the defendant has falsified documents to mislead court. One of the documents in question is a 1099 form from the year 2019. I'm hoping you can put me in touch with someone in your legal department who can help us determine whether the document has indeed been forged. I am obviously happy to share that individual the details of the case. I do not have a subpoena at the moment. I'm just making some initial inquiries. Thanks, Glenn. So I'm just going to go back and look at what it was that Kyle actually said, because he made some claims about what Ruhif had done. So I just want to look again at what those claims were and see if they match this email. Here we go. The declaration submitted on September 9th are consistent with efforts by Mr. McRae and the individual bankrolling this litigation for him, multimillionaire Glenn Williamson, to harm my reputation and my ability to make a living. Attached as Exhibit F and G are two examples of such behavior. The first is an email Mr. Williamson sent to my employer falsely accusing me of forging a court document. Okay, so he's saying that the email is falsely accusing him of forging a court document. So let's double check again and see if that accusation is even in there. Here we go. I'm involved in a civil suit in North Carolina where it appears the defendant has falsified documents to mislead the court. Okay, it appears that the defendant has filed documents to mislead the court. One of the documents in question is a 1099 form for this year, 2019. I'm hoping you can put me in touch with someone in your legal department who can help us determine whether or not the document has indeed been forged. I'm obviously happy to share the details of the case. I do not have a subpoena at the moment. I'm just making initial inquiries. So nowhere does this say Kyle's name. He did not tell Kyle's employer that Kyle was involved in a litigation. He did not say these documents were forged. He's saying we're trying to find out if these documents were forged. There's none of the accusations of Ruhif are present in this email. Now, if there were more emails, I'm sure that would be forthcoming, but there doesn't seem to be, so, you know. Oh, and we've never seen Kyle lying before, I don't know. Misrepresenting things. And then this is something that happened on Twitter. So some guy named John saying, was there a final ruling? Steve, not yet, but really at this point it is a formality. I am thinking multiple steps ahead about future criminal proceedings. I mean, yeah, that's it. I don't know. I don't know what the big deal is about this. Okay, well, hold on. I gotta go back up. I want to see what it was that Kyle said again, because he says things and then presents things that don't match the things he's saying. Okay, the filing, the second is a true and accurate copy of a Twitter post in which Mr. McRae publicly states that the hearing on my amended motion to set aside is merely a formality, and that he is thinking multiple steps ahead about future criminal proceedings. What? The filings I submitted to the court in support of my amended motion to set aside and my earlier motion to set aside are true and accurate and have in no way been forged. Those documents show indisputably that I lived at 2543 Anna Garrison Road in Charlotte on the dates that Mr. McRae attempted to serve me with a summons and complaint in this lawsuit. Okay. Yeah. Because if you... I feel like he doesn't understand what a formality means. Basically, in this case, Steve is saying that the hearing is a formality because his motion would most likely just, on its face, the way it's been presented, would be just swiped across. They're doing a hearing as a formality to make sure that the court says that, no, I took all of the steps. And apparently, yeah, AT2 says thinking ahead in a court case is now a bad thing. I don't understand how this tweet is like any kind of negative anything, or why it's even being like if anybody's doing anything that is wasting the court's time, it's presenting shit like this and shit like this email. This email doesn't have your name isn't even in this email. And then, like, this tweet there's nothing in this tweet that's problematic. What are you doing? I don't know. I've got no words. But that is that's why we just did a mini supplemental. So this is supposed to show that this is a screenshot of him opening it here, which is why this should be accurate. I don't know why there's an error, is what he said. So on this one, I'll just zoom in real quick here. Because they were talking about how this has been altered, because this is all in capitals and this is not in capitals, and this R doesn't match that R, that C doesn't match this C in the font style. So there's a change in the font style as well as the presentation style, and that this barcode does not match this address. This barcode supposedly matches up with what we saw in the previous paperwork. This barcode matches up with Pleasant Garden, not with Anna Garrison Road. So he's presenting this as saying that this is it's an error on Discover's part. I don't know why that's the case. And then he's presenting this screenshot to say that this is the screenshot that I took. I don't know why there's a problem with it. But also, he presented August and September, but has not presented anything from July. So, yeah, that was pretty funny. Also, the hilarious thing of forgetting the year in the August statement. Yes, yes, correct. But that's next time. I just wanted to make sure that his exhibits, I want to give Kyle that fair chance. I want him to have that fair shot. I don't want to miss or not present anything that he has presented. So like I said, this is just the stuff that he put in his stuff. So I don't want to miss anything, and I certainly don't want to be unduly unfair. Oh, he presented August and November, not September. Thank you. So the next thing that comes up after this is the hearing itself. So I will present you guys that link again if you guys want. I will. I'm not going to cover the next bit because I think it's important that you guys watch through the hearing again at your leisure, because God, is it hilarious. 10 out of 10, do recommend. It's been a while. I'm actually going to watch it again this weekend. Maybe I'll get myself some pizza and some popcorn and just sit back, relax, and enjoy that show. This is the hearing. Yeah, thanks. At this hearing, they decide to do depositions, and so the depositions over on Red's Rhetoric's channel, I'll get the link and add that to the description, because this one and the depositions are the ones that you'll need to watch to be able to be caught up with the next thing that's filed, because the next thing that is filed comes after both of those things. So this motion to set aside hearing transcript, as well as the transcripts of the depositions, are the next two things. So over the weekend, watch those. I'll be back with the next public access thing on Thursday, because tonight I will be live with Dottie, and I'll be live with Dottie, and I'll be live with Golden Unicorn at 9 p.m. Eastern. I have a special guest coming in, and we'll take a look at what Kyle is saying currently. Inkboy asked, did I draw the judge lady? Yes, it's Lady Justice. I drew Lady Justice there in her fancy seat. But yes, that is my art. So, I hope to see you guys later tonight. Bring your alcohol, bring your nachos, bring your snacks, because it's going to be glorious. I have some things that I need to set up, and it's going to be nice and spicy. Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited. It's going to be fun. I'm sure you guys recall the last time me, Dottie, and Manya were all in a room together, and it was glorious. So we shall have another glorious time of hilarity, and we'll take a look at... It's been interesting looking back at all of this stuff, because, like, there's so much. That's in like 6 hours. Yes. Something like that. There are things that I've just forgotten about, because we've been doing this for so long, right? Since 2019, it's now 2021. It's the year of our Lord 2021, and we're finally getting a contempt hearing, and the contempt hearing was asked for in 2019. So there's been some time that has progressed. So I'm interested, and I hope you guys are interested in taking a look and talking about a little bit of what Kyle has said in his latest poking out of his wee little head. So we'll take a look, see what he has to say, and it'll be fun tonight. Well, listen, nobody's forcing you guys. It's okay. I hope to see you there, but I'm only peer pressuring you that you should absolutely be there, because it's going to be glorious and fun and hilarious. So I hope you guys are able to make it. For those of you who aren't able to make it, I hope you catch the replay afterward. It'll be up. It's not like I'm going to get rid of it. So come, bring your friends, enjoy, and I hope everybody has a good rest of their day, and I will see you in a couple of hours, because I have some setup I have to do. I have to finish a little bit of editing, and I have to finish some arts and crafts, because I have arts and crafts. All right, I'm out E5000. Catch you guys next time. Like, sub, hit the bell just to make, and sub just to make sure that you don't miss tonight. And I will be back soon. Feel free to join the Patreon if you want to support. Become a member if you want to support. Thank you everybody for coming. I will give Puck some extra boops. And this was a quickie, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you guys in a couple of hours. Bye.